If you're Aaron Glenn and you're assessing year one, what are the things that you're obviously going to be looking to figure out and get right going into a year where the perception is, fair or not, he's going to be on the hot seat?
A lot of the people we talk about I've worked with, no one will be harder on Aaron Glenn, including yourself, than Aaron Glenn. Like, he is the most driven, serious person you can meet. And whether he lets the media in on that side of his personality or not, I don't know. Again, I don't care.
What exactly was accomplished this year? What foundation was exactly laid out when you're starting the year 3-14? And you said something a few weeks ago that stuck with me. You don't ever like to bet on outliers. Well, here's just a damning stat. Of coaches who started 0-6 or worse, only 4 of the last 17 of those coaches who were 0-6 or worse actually were able to get their team to the playoffs during their tenure.
This is like the 1 year, Jake. It really doesn't matter how many games they won. And knowing this fan base and people like yourself, like, if they had won 5 or 6 games, the argument would have been like, why do we do that?
We lauded this defense coming into the year that had 8 of its 11 starters back, that they had a defensive head coach, that they had an experienced DC. The expectation was that the Jet defense was not going to get off to the worst start in points allowed in franchise history. Then you follow that up with, you were lauding them, and we were giving fair credit to Aaron Glenn and the staff, that they won 3 of 5 after that 0-7 start, that even after the trades, they were looking a lot more competent. So now for you to say that, the wins candidly don't matter, they do matter. We wanted to see competency. I was rooting for wins. I was
so you want wins? So Jake, so I want to get this then. So you're saying from a Jet perspective, you'd rather be picking 14th than like 3rd or 4th.
That's not what I'm saying now at this point. But when we were doing the shows together and we were giving the Jets credit and you were picking them to beat the Dolphins and you were picking them to win all these games, it was because we thought we were seeing improvement. And we haven't seen that. I think the expectation, Mike, is obviously we can make a case that losing and getting a better draft pick is better for this team. But isn't it fair to have a Jets team that didn't just set the record for the worst December in NFL history?
I totally see that differently. They fired a head coach. They kept a GM. They went out and signed Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, but if the coach is not any good and you know that, why would you let him pick the quarterback?
But how do you know he's not any good?
Because there's no evidence that he is any good, Mike. You can't point to anything he's done well as a head coach. That's the big problem.